He wanted to rob me. Like, what was he thinking? I stood there like a...
So do you remember the time when I told you guys a story about how I almost got knocked out? You know, just short summary, I had too much to drink, I blacked out, I messed up. Well, this story happens the next day. I was woken up by a thud because I had too much to drink the day before. I was not feeling well. So obviously my memory was a little bit foggy. So what I did was I set up a video chat with my friends LT and Hugo so that they can remind me about the bozo things I had done the day before. After the video chat, a part of my memory was coming back, and that's when I realized that when I had got off the taxi yesterday, I didn't get off with my bag. So now I start panicking, bro. Like my brain was throbbing, bro. It was throbbing. I felt a thud at the back of my head. So what I did was I got up. I didn't say anything to anyone. I didn't even look at anyone. I just walked out the door and ran straight to the taxi rank, hoping, praying that someone could have found my bag in the taxi and dropped it off in the lost and found area. But I used to live in a dangerous area, fam. Because while I was out there looking for my bag, something else was going on back at home. My brother was just hanging out with one of his friends, right? When all of a sudden someone pulled up on him. He was a childhood acquaintance. And all of a sudden he started speaking in isiXhosa, one of the official languages that is known here in South Africa.
Excuse, anayibanga fethu.
Aboyibanga fethu. Lethini ngoyibanga.
Sikhona ngicela ikaka man fethu man.
Abokwenzekeni ngofethu?
Into thathiwe yami man fethu man.
Aboyinoni ngofethu?
Foni yami fethu. Yo, ekasilami fethu azingicela ikaka izilayithezi.
Nami sukurotshwa fethu. That's the feeling we feel fethu man. It dangerous kodwa kuyenzayo fethu. Yeke ishayele bro.
Fethu niye kanje le weli ngicela ikaka endwane zifumana uyamjonga fethu nifumane wena.
When I tell you, man, I'm not a bank. Nah, man, I don't have banga, bro. This guy was out here causing a scene, talking about banga. Let's just call him Jay for the video. Now he heads over to the container that was next door, asking a guy who we all knew as Rasta whether or not he had a banga. I said, Rasman, Lishange banga man, Rasman, I'm banga. Ahoza J, my youth. I don't have banga, man. Just keep a clear head, man. Jam, man. Bombo clad those kids, man. Stay away, it's safe, bruh. Razman was telling this nigga to stay away from trouble. My brother told him to stay away from trouble. But you know what he did? He ended up finding someone else to accompany him, to go to these kids who he was not gonna go to. He just wanted to show everyone that he cannot be robbed. But he was robbed. He was robbed, bro. Anyways, let's get back to the main character, me. Did I fail to mention that the neighborhood in which I grew up in was not safe? Because there I was, walking, when all of a sudden, this guy comes charging at me in the speed of lightning. I'm talking about flash speed. Mans was not playing games, fam. I could obviously tell. He wanted to rob me. Like, what was he thinking? I stood there like a man. My eyes were firm. I was ready for war.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
And then I just turned around.
Run.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
So I dashed all the way home, bro. I dashed. Not me. Not today. Some people looked like they were capable of biting other people's faces.
Michael, why did you bite him?
I said sorry.
No, but why did you bite him?
On that same day, at night, there I was, working out at the backyard as I normally do, when all of a sudden I just hear a grown man screaming. This guy was getting robbed and no one was doing anything about it. It's not easy to be living in such areas, man, especially when you're not about that life. However, there was this one time though, I don't know if it was 2 months after or weeks after, but there was a girl who needed help. They were thugs. They were trying to rob her. I wanted to help. I really did. But for some reason, there was this inner voice that told me it's not worth it. But today, I finally understand why I didn't help her.
I have to risk my life to protect a bitch who doesn't even suck dick.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and if you have made it this far, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so that you guys can stay tuned on our next videos. Moral of the story: it doesn't matter where you live, trouble is always going to be lurking around every corner. So it's up to you to make the best decisions to stay away from certain problems. And just stay safe, guys. And I'll see you all next time.
These days I can hang around. We took a trip around Samora. You try to remind me before it all started, since the days of the corners. We used to gang bang, screaming and running the streets, ain't nobody could cross us. Just another story with the ending that just filled up with losses. Please don't remind me. It's deep.